You're listening to Miscast Commentary.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Miscast Commentary, the Coming Attractions episode. This is Joe Findlay.
And this is Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
And we are back with you somewhat recently.
Somewhat's better than never.
Yeah, we've been pre-recording for a little while, and we are actually back together. It is March 6th we're doing this recording, so we're actually going to be like same week. Pretty awesome.
And by pre-recording, we've been in different cities watching the movie separately, and then we just use a computer to smash it together.
Yeah,
you can tell. It's just none of it makes any sense.
It's mostly us just talking over each other for 2.5 hours. It's pretty impressive.
What's the difference?
Fair enough. Lots of stuff to talk about in this past week. Obviously, the Oscars.
Yes, that happened.
Just happened very recently.
A train wreck rolled through Hollywood.
Oh, fantastic. And that train wreck was La La Land getting awards.
Amazing.
Ugh.
Happened with Trump. This is happening more often now.
Yeah.
Or not Trump.
La La
Steve
Land.
Harvey.
Yeah, I was going to
say.
say.
Like the same guy.
Oh, I was going to say
Whatever.
La La Land and Trump are the opposite things.
No, Trump's in La La Land right now.
Yeah.
The whole country's in La La Land.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was nuts. But it was also a really weird time. Like, Suicide Squad is now an Oscar-winning film.
That was one of the things that really shocked me to my core.
Now, I mean, I'm not going to say anything bad about the makeup in Suicide Squad because that's what it won for. So,
Oh, okay,
I mean,
that's probably pretty good.
You know, Fantastic Beasts won for best sound and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Or was it best sound? Maybe
I don't
best,
know.
It might
I
have been
didn't
best
even
costume.
watch the thing.
It was best costumes. But either way, it's it was what it was. It was the Oscars, except it had one big thing. And the funniest part was people were blaming Jimmy Kimmel. They're like, "Oh, this is another Kimmel prank, right?" And
Kimmel.
Well,
Kimmel.
They legitimately thought that was something that maybe they would have put on to get some attention and stuff like that. And the problem is that it's way too conceivable to be like it could theoretically.
It's too close.
Yeah.
That's usually the wrong one, like in a mystery novel. Who you think did it, they didn't do it.
Yeah. See, and the problem was, and I think the problem with all the previous Oscars wasn't that they were racist, because lots of black people.
They should be more racist.
No. They. I don't think it was possible.
The problem is it should be even more racist.
It wasn't the racism that was causing the wrong movies to get the awards. It was the lack of beach hand jobs.
Yes.
So now beach hand jobs start happening. Now those are going to sneak more and more into movies. I guarantee you.
Beach hand job.
Yeah. There's
like a hand job on the beach.
Yeah. It's exactly what's advertised.
It's like the Mile High Club. What is a hand job on the beach? What's that one called? Surf and turf.
It's called getting sand in your asshole.
Ooh.
There's really
Oh yeah,
but
the old sand crack.
Yeah, but the
you get crabs after too, so that works out.
Oh, hello.
Crabs. Sandworms. Eh? Yes, clap. Keep clapping.
That was wonderful. But yeah, you're gonna see those things going in everywhere. I think I saw the teaser for the new Deadpool 2.
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I saw that trailer. There's probably some beach hand jobs in it.
Does it look good?
Yeah, there's nothing, like they haven't even shot the movie yet. So there was not much to it, but what was really funny,
but they did film the beach hand job.
They filmed the beach hand job. That was obvious.
So
everybody's pre-filming those as soon as they have some cast. They're just like,
anything.
Okay, go get a beach
hand
job.
Go to the green screen. You're on the beach.
Yeah, exactly. And the weird thing is they're in LA, so they're like minutes from the beach all the time, but they're like, nope, green screen. No. Who has time for that? I can't afford to pay all the Teamster truck drivers. But
Teamsters.
Yeah, it was really good. Basically, what was happening, he witnesses a crime. Some old man's being robbed in an alley, but he's regular burnt Ryan Reynolds mode, right? Like his face is all fucked up. He's wearing his hoodie and he's got a backpack. So he gets into a phone booth and he starts getting changed, and he's like fumbling around trying to get his suit on and stuff like that. And he's got like the swords and he's trying to get it around. And the whole time his bare ass is pressed against the windows. And he finally gets it all on. And just as he's about to come out, you just hear the gunshot go off. And he's like, oh, and he runs over and then just the old man's dead.
He's way too late there, Deadpool.
It was good. There's an extended version. Apparently, if you go to see Logan, the teaser appears before it.
When's that come out?
Logan's out already.
What?
It came out last week.
It is?
Yeah, it made $237 million worldwide.
What?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. See, you could tell Todd's been on a trip.
Whoa.
So Todd just got back from Vancouver.
The old mental institute.
Yeah.
They ship you over there now.
Yeah, exactly. They get you, well, because the weather's milder.
I've sucked too much of the government's teeth. They're like, you're going to welfare land. You're going to the island.
The island.
The island. It's kind of like Australia, but with more welfare bums. I don't know. Is that true? I don't know. We got any Aussie fans out there? Do we have any Australian fans?
Well, I don't know if they're a fan. I've seen that somebody from Australia listened.
Somebody
once.
threw their computer across the room and exploded again. It actually shows that on your computer.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it makes my computer explode.
5 people have destroyed their computer just listening to us.
I don't blame them. Or maybe it's just our awesomeness is so much that it destroys their computer.
Like maybe a wife. I'm sick of you. This is all you do is listen to them and jack off. We just throws the computer. Destroyed.
Write in if we've destroyed your life. I would love to hear that. It is a point of pride for us. We won't even apologize.
You know what? Don't write in because your life is so destroyed you don't have the means to write in. You are destitute.
Just carve whatever you want us to know into your chest right before you die.
Your floating corpse will tell the world.
Yeah.
Your tale.
Bloated floating corpse.
Bloaty floats.
Wonderful. So we had that. We had the Deadpool thing. News that the combined budget for Avengers 3 and 4 looks to be about $1 billion.
What?
Yeah.
For the Infinity Saga.
For the
holy moly.
Because literally everybody's in it. Michael Rooker let the cat out of the bag that he's in it. I don't think he was supposed to do that, but
ruined. Spoiler alert.
He tweeted a picture or something like that where he's got like the crew hat on.
Those are gonna be badass movies, man. Did we talk about the theory that I thought was gonna happen?
Maybe.
Where Thor Ragnarok is going to tie into... They're all going to tie in.
Yeah. I think
Hulk and Thor are stuck on a planet for Thor 3, which is kind of like the Planet Hulk storyline. They kind of mixed it in.
Yeah.
I think that in the middle of this rumble, they're going to land from escaping, and they're going to land, and then they're going to be like, what the crap is happening?
Yeah,
like,
you're saying the timeline's kind of overlap.
Yeah. I think... I don't know if it is, but I think it will.
Yeah. And then I shared my theory that I think that the thing that's going to bring everything together will be the death of Captain America at the end of part 3.
Yes.
So the whole of part 3.
That's what's going to piss Hulk off the most. He's going to come after that.
Yes. And it's going to really fire up everybody because everybody was separate and there's a big schism right now.
And they'll be asking, where's Hulk and Thor? Why aren't they? Where's our heavy hitters?
Right?
Where's our Batista and Encarnacion?
Oh, nice. Well, don't say our Encarnacion.
Cleveland,
now.
bro.
He's gone.
He's in Cleveland, just like Thor. I didn't fuck up. He's gone.
Yeah, he fucked
and he's
up.
going to come back just like in the Avengers one day.
That would be fantastic.
The guy, he got ripped off too. Good.
Yeah, he
got. They should have got rid of Batista. Bad news, Batista.
Yeah. Well,
he's got a bad attitude.
I'll
cheer for him when he gets a homer though, but he's got. I won't enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay. Blue Jays. Let's.
I like that.
Play ball.
That's our local Canadian sports team.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays.
And by local, we mean nowhere near us, but it's as close as we got.
If you're listening from the States, we're right next door to it. There you go.
Yeah.
Or Australia.
Yeah, relatively speaking, we're next.
Okay, so I want to talk about something.
Let's hear it.
That's happened. We talked about the Oscars. The Nintendo Switch has come out.
It has come out.
And we just spent a lot of time setting it up because I have literally... I couldn't even get the box open. But I brought it over here to this guy, and it is every bit as amazing as they say. Well, you might have some snafus. It's new technology.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they're way harder on Nintendo than any other companies.
Yes.
You look at the PS4 launch, the Xbox...
Those things were
one launch. There was no games.
Yeah,
they're playing Knack, Killzone, and everybody's like, "Oh, the Nintendo, they got no games. They don't have." You know what I mean? It's like when you play this thing and you play Zelda, you will have a boner like the first one you've ever had.
Yeah, my experience with the Switch so far has been seeing about 8 seconds of the game and then setting up Wi-Fi and Nintendo accounts.
And the moment he was done, I turned it off.
He's not
mine.
Lying. He's not lying. It was turned off, slid into a plastic sheet, and put as far away from me as humanly possible because I got busy hands.
Yo, real busy. You should see them dirty old. Look at just hairs all hanging off. Yeah. Dear God, dirty old Band-Aids, crumbs.
Yeah, well,
she's syrup. What is that? Syrup?
It was syrup. I make like waffles for my kids every morning. Of course,
and waffles.
Syrup.
He makes them in his bare hand.
I have a good. Every 3.5 days I shower all of the garbage from being a father off of me, and then I get back to normal.
Garbage. What I was gonna say was that I have somehow been really lucky for a couple of big things. Like Force Awakens, I was in Bowmanville, not a soul.
Nice.
I was like, what the crap?
That's bananas.
And then I was right across the street from this store, London Drugs, in Victoria.
Yeah.
And I asked, man, I was in there every day. The manager hated seeing my face, but that's how you got to secure a console, people.
That was like the old days. Remember calling Blockbuster Video to be like, do you have a new copy of True Lies in? No, we don't have True Lies in. It's out. Yeah. It's still out. Remember when I told you it was out a half hour ago? Yeah. Still out. They're not due back for another couple hours.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm coming in.
Okay, I'll call.
Just wait there.
Yeah. And then you just kind of like sit near the
return box,
and you kind of just see some movies going, were any of those True
Mull
Lies?
Around, mull around. No, you stay out of that free popcorn. That's enough. That is enough.
We were brutal.
They used to give free popcorn at Jumbo Video.
Jumbo Video. If anybody knows Jumbo Video, they know it was the best video store.
You know who knows Jumbo Video?
Just us two. That's why right. It's closed.
And Evan Nult.
Evan Nult.
Yeah, I just said his name.
Shout out to Evan Nult.
I ran into him today.
I ran into him the other day.
Hey.
Well, not the other day. It was like a couple weeks ago now.
Was it weird? Like, I think he might be stalking us. I
no, it wasn't at the mall.
Everywhere.
I saw his parents at the mall. I saw him at Costco.
Yeah, see? I run into him at the mall. You know, boom, what are you doing in my tub? You know, what the frig?
Well, it's bound to happen. A lot of us still live in the same city.
A lot of us still live in tubs.
Yes. I spend a lot of time in my tub, but again, every 3.5 days is when I wash. I don't turn that water on.
You should see the bottom of that tub when he's done, too. It looks like the dirty beach. My God.
The ring around
bottles.
It looks like Ron Jeremy's asshole. Is that a dirty thing?
It could be dirty.
I would guess
like dirtier than his cock ring, maybe, because that's a ring, right?
It is all
ring around this. He had a big one too.
One ring to rule them all.
One ring to yeah.
Well, speaking of one ring to rule them all, this is a clue as to what movie we're doing several months from now. But that is not what we're doing right now. We've got a good movie.
Are we doing that one later?
Of course, we're doing that one.
Yeah, okay, good.
There's no chance we're not doing that one.
Good.
I just don't know when, because we keep getting really ADD. It's like, yeah, so totally next week we're going to do this movie. And then while we're in the middle of talking about the movie we're doing, it's like, oh yeah, this movie's
that
really good. Because I was actually writing a schedule so we could have some kind of, semblance of professionalism. And then by the time I finished and saved it, I'm like, yeah, that's not what we're going to be doing. Like, literally, I just made that decision. I'm like, yeah, I'm moving some things around. I'm taking ones out completely.
What a waste of a good list.
Yeah. These are just the things I have to do. No, okay, a better clue as to what we're doing. We do want to talk about the loss of Bill Paxton.
Yes. That's a shock.
It's a huge shock. It is what it is, how he died. I mean, the nice thing is it's not like he died of a weird drug overdose or was murdered by his...
Does it really matter, though? Is it
doesn't. No, I suppose not. But, like, in the end, he's
I guess it could be if, like, he was going down and gunning kids down and they'd blast him out or something.
But it's nice to also not have to have some kind of shitty memory about him.
Or, like, autoerotic asphyxiation.
It's always autoerotic asphyxiation. That's where Todd goes immediately.
Yeah. If they don't want he died. When somebody's like, he died.
Yeah.
And they give you that look.
Yeah.
There's a look now, the autoerotic asphyxiation look. You don't say it.
I know. I'll tell you right now, if there's a way to calculate the odds of how Todd's gonna die, you got to take one of those dice from what's it called? No, not one of the little
the finger things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh
no! You need to take one of those dice from Dungeons and Dragons, and so it's like 16-sided.
16 sides.
Okay, so it's 16 sides. So 14 of those sides are autoerotic asphyxiation. Yep. One of them is trapped inside an elevator and ate himself to death.
Yeah,
and the other one is just old age.
But
all the rest, so you just roll the dice.
And it goes to, actually, I have 16 sides. All 16 sides say on the toilet.
But
I'm going out like Elvis, baby.
But it could still be autoerotic asphyxiation
on the toilet.
He's choking. He set the things like originally.
I don't want to make a mess. When you die, you poop. And what if I accidentally die? I'm planning ahead, and then I poop in the toilet.
Can I say? This is probably the best tribute to Bill Paxton that has done so far.
We're talking about Bill Paxton? What?
The first 2-3 sentences were definitely about Bill Paxton. But to go back to him, every role he ever did. Like, it's some of our favorite movies. Your Terminator, True Lies.
A lot of James Cameron. James Cameron really liked him.
James Cameron really liked him a lot.
Trespass,
Navy SEALs. Tombstone, Frailty. Weird Science. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's everywhere, and always very memorable.
He's the brother.
Yeah. Conan told a really good story on the show about him passing, and I guess he ran into them. They went to go see some play or something like that.
Him and Bill Paxton?
And they ran into Bill Paxton. This was obviously this was like years and years ago. And Conan brought one of his like producers or something like that with him to this thing. And he saw Bill Paxton and he was like, yeah, that's my producer. Whatever he was. I don't remember the role. I don't remember the whole story. But he's like, that's him over there. His favorite movie is Tombstone. And Bill Paxton's like, that guy. So he says this to Bill Paxton. And so he's like, it's that guy over there who said that? Yeah. And he goes over to that guy and he just taps him on the shoulder. He looks up and he's like, oh, like Bill Paxton, holy shit. And he just puts his head down and whispers in his ear for a long time. And
this is Conan O'Brien?
Yeah, and then Conan's off to the side.
Okay,
Bill
right.
Paxton's talking to this producer guy, whatever. And then gets up, leaves, gives him a little wave or whatever. Conan goes over, he's like, what did he say? He's like, he basically just recited every line from the movie Tombstone for me. He's like, he recited all his lines from the movie Tombstone. I was like, that's just, and that was like their
And then he just got up and left.
This is the kind of guy he is. This is just like this awesome dude.
Twister?
Oh yeah, how did we debris? Like, but that's the thing. It's you don't forget the movies, you don't forget the roles. There's just so many that it's like, okay, I'm gonna stop talking now, and then you bring up more, and I'm like, yeah well, why didn't I mention that?
And
first?
You do not bring your new girlfriend around Bill Paxton when he's hunting twisters.
Exactly,
because she will leave you.
Yeah. Did you see the thing? I don't even know if it was real or not, but it was a thing. It was tracking all the tornado chasers, and they like made the shape of BP.
Oh, and was it done with computers, or did they really? Did they do that for him?
That's what I'm wondering.
He's like, he made it real good for us out there as tornado hunters.
I saw it reported on a legit news site, so I would guess that it's
was
real.
It called Legit News?
Yes, it was called legitnews.org. but yeah, so very, very, very sad. And then like TV too, he was doing Training Day recently. He was doing Big Love prior to that. So like, and
I forgot about Big Love.
The Hatfields and the McCoys.
I watched that. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot.
So I mean, no denying his place in legend. People were upset at the Oscars because he wasn't in the In Memoriam, but they make that thing well ahead of time, and then they have to time out the song. Like they do that a week or so before. So yeah, anybody who dies like the day of doesn't get.
You just tell them hold the last note.
Yeah,
a couple more. They throw a couple out. It's a collage of all the faces that died together.
The way people died in 2016, poor Chantal Kreviazuk would have died.
Oh my God, Chantal Kreviazuk too.
Yeah, and then her name would have appeared.
Oh my God. Should be like the wished was dead list at the end.
Yeah, pretty much. So so with all that, I kind of changed the plan. We were originally going to do Batman this week.
We did a lot of Tim Burton.
We did. Well, that was a thought too. So what we decided to go with is the James Cameron / everybody else classic Aliens. It is
so strap in.
It is a long one.
Oh yeah.
We will tell you ahead of time. This is gonna be the first time we've ever done this because it is a 2.5 hour movie. We're doing the extended version, like the special edition.
We are?
Well, the other one's like 217 or something, and this one's like 228. So but yeah, so we're gonna break this one up into 2 episodes. So next week you're gonna see
double whammy.
Yeah, you're gonna see the first half of the episode, and then there won't be another one of these episodes. It'll just go right to episode 2 of that, so you'll have it in 2 chunks.
Oh, I gotcha. So there won't be a mini episode before the second half.
Yeah, we're not gonna like make people take a 2-week break between them. So we'd also like to hear anybody listening. We'd like to hear how you feel about that, because we do have long movies, and we've got some even longer movies down the road. We got
a couple real long. I'm not gonna say them, but we got some long ones we want to do.
Yeah, exactly. So We want to know, do you want to be sitting there for upwards of 3 hours, maybe more?
What about that guy in California? He's ready to go.
Oh, he's
He's itching.
He has no choice. But yeah, so we want to know how you guys feel about that. If you guys are the kind of guys who are like, hey, you know what? Screw it. Make it one episode. I'll pause it if I need to pause it.
Right.
We're happy to do that too. But for this one,
I gotcha.
Yeah,
I got the question.
Well,
now.
because I do that all the time, right? I'm listening to a podcast and then my drive's over, so I pause it.
Yeah, I do the wrestling.
And then
let's go back to it.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys let us know how you want us to handle it. But for now, this is how we're handling the first one.
And just to let you know, this special edition has an extended alien sex scene.
No, it's actually literally just a bit of Paul Reiser from the Improv 1984. Like it was just
pretending to be an alien.
Yeah. So in the meantime, though, we do have a trailer here, so let's give it a listen.
Just tell me one thing, Burke. You're going out there to destroy them, right? Not to study, not to bring back, but to wipe them out.
That's the plan.
All right, people, on the ready line. Iron me! Yeah! Iron me! Yeah! Get on the ready line, Marine! Get something to die! Get on the ready line!
There she is. Get your light up here.
Keep back, don't scare her.
Movement! Talk to me, Hudson!
I got signals. I got readings in front and behind.
There's nothing back here.
Look, I'm telling you, there's something moving and it ain't us.
Get them out of there!
They cut the power.
How could they cut the power, man? They're animals. There's movement all over the place. 5 meters, man. 4.
Aliens. This time, it's war.
All right, that was it. So we're going to be doing aliens, and we're going to just really quick.
Aliens. Because when you go from the first to the second, baby, you don't add just 2. You add a shit ton of them.
Oh yeah,
overflow.
So yeah, I mean, lots to talk about in this. Lots of movie to be getting into. But speaking of movies, let you guys in on a little secret. Todd and I have actually been doing this podcast for a lot longer
years
than we said. Yeah,
like almost 2 years.
But what was really, really embarrassing is that
a lot of them, they don't know, right? A lot of them, things happen, like technical glitches.
Well, we just didn't know how this stuff worked, and I had saved this stuff to the cloud, then I couldn't access it.
Yeah.
So a lot of garbage. So we've got
Nothing
so anyways,
new.
But we managed to retrieve some of the old episodes.
Archived footage.
Yeah, it was. Well, we could only get like segments and stuff.
You should
like
hear
that.
my voice. I sound so much younger.
I know. We're just.
Yeah.
Oh man, we were youthful. God,
know,
we were in college around this
bright-eyed
time. Bushy tail,
smushy
'Cause I
tails.
had a tail back then.
Oh yes, you did.
It was really good.
It was weird times. You got a lot of tail with that tail though.
So we just want to play you a little clip, a little archive footage. So take a look at this first one when we were doing the Karate Kid Part 3. Welcome to the Miscast Commentary Archives. Okay, yeah, here we are. So he's got to go down and get this bonsai tree, right?
Oh my God. You know that in this entire scene, this is all Mr. Miyagi playing him. He had no training. He refused to go down this cliff.
I know, right? Isn't it so cool? You know what else is cool? That 9/11 hasn't happened yet. High five.
Unbelievable.
Right
when that happens, shit's really going to get different, man.
I know.
It's really going to get different.
But I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about when I say 9/11. So
what does that even mean?
I don't know.
What's happening at 9/11?
I don't know. Whatever time that is. But all I know today, September 10th, 2001, everything's looking up, baby. So
I don't know why I'm laughing. Why did we do all the peyote before we watched this?
I did ayahuasca.
I don't
tea.
think this is gonna air. We've eaten so much peyote.
I know. Well, good news is all I have to do is save it to this cloud, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be like, look how puffy his jacket is.
That looks like Molly Ringwald's like illegitimate love daughter.
Yeah.
Who is that girl?
I don't know. It's the basic general girl that you would hire in the 80s to be in movies, to just be like, yeah, you just be here for a little while and then just go.
Did you know that Ralph Macchio's right arm was Rookie of the Year's stunt arm?
Totally. This is
I don't know about you, but I think that you should start doing the trivia because I'm sick of looking it up. I fucking hate this podcast. Shit.
All right. Well, to keep you on, I'll do it. I don't know. I just got a new BlackBerry, and I think I can access the internet off of it.
You're not supposed to call Barry black. You're just supposed to be like, "Hey, Barry's over there."
Oh yeah. Sorry.
This is 2001.
Yes.
Right. This is the future, bro.
I know. I'm sorry. I will treat him better.
Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Thank you for visiting the Miscast Commentary Archives. Okay, so that was us. Man, things were crazy back then. Who would have known we would have...
I can't believe we've come so far.
I know. Who would have thought we would have accidentally predicted 9/11?
Unbelievable. That's crazy. We should have put this out before. Like, if we would have figured it out, we would be like the new Nostradamus.
Nostradamus?
I think Nostradamus.
Oh.
I think Nostril... Anyways, we will...
Were you going to complete the thought?
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. Still coughing. Nice. You should get that. Oh no, we're not back in time anymore. We're Oh geez, I would just break the wall there.
We're fine.
I'm sure they'll
never know. So we did Karate Kid Part 3 years and years ago. We're doing Aliens. That's Part 2. I did look up. You can access this thing. You can get digital rental if you go on YouTube or Amazon Instant, iTunes, Google Play, all that kind of stuff. You should own a copy of this movie, though, so just go do that.
Oh, guaranteed.
Because it's one of the best.
Go get your own copy and throw it in.
Yeah, do it. And don't buy a digital copy. Get a physical copy that you can bring from place to place. And I know what you're saying. I can put it on my phone. You don't put this on a phone, asshole.
That's right.
You put this in a real device that's meant to play full-on 1080p. I'm not going to tell you how to get that file. Let's just say do it legally, all right?
Do it.
Do it legally.
You know, you can probably find it. It's probably on Netflix or something, no?
It's not on Netflix. I looked that up.
Any James Cameron movies on Netflix?
I don't know. I didn't look up James Cameron. I just looked up Aliens. Monsters vs. Aliens.
And not them came up. Trump and a bunch of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Trump was standing on a big wall pointing to Mexico.
Yeah, except he was actually pointing to California.
It's Canada. He was all turned around.
He got spun around. He was just like, usually whichever way his hair blows is east, but he didn't. But it wasn't the case this time.
Like the old groundhog.
Yeah. So yeah, with all that being said, I think we're going to wrap this one up today.
Let's do it.
Because we got a lot of movie to get to. So remember, next week and the week after that, Aliens, Part 1 of 2, Part 2 of 2. We're putting them like that. We do want to hear from you.
Yeah.
So email in.
Come on, Grafrau.
Yeah. miscastcommentary@gmail.com. Go on the website. Contact us through there. Get us through Twitter. Anything you want.
Yeah.
But we're very curious as to how you guys feel about this whole thing. Because we got a lot of episodes coming up.
There's a lot of long movies out there that are awesome.
Yeah, we want to do some of them, and we really want to know the best method for you guys. Right? We're doing that. Well, we're doing this for us, but I'm editing it for you.
Yes. So, yeah, exactly. And you, Jesus, you don't want to see the extended edition of this beast.
No.
Jesus.
Yeah, we extend it way further. All right. So in the meantime, you'll catch us next week. You'll catch us.
You'll catch it, baby, because I'm a sailor.
Go back. Let's get our listens up too. Let's go back and listen to some old episodes. Go back and hit up the Wizard again.
The Wizard.
I
think they should go back and watch Screw the Fifth.
Yeah, our first episode, Marked for Death.
Yeah, Marked for Death.
So yeah, go check us out. Go check those ones out if you haven't already. I've been finding that people who've been kind of coming in new to the podcast have been going through things. So
that's good. News. They're going through the motions. That's good.
They're going through the motions.
They can click and roll down and click.
Seems like
and then click delete the thing. So, whatever that means.
Yeah, unsubscribe.
That one. So unsubscribe.
So it seems completely possible that you guys all know how to use computers, at least better than Todd. What? I don't know. Just figuring it out.
Oh, yeah. That shit out there is getting crazy, this technology, man.
Getting crazy.
The Wi-Fi and the whole holy frig. There's signals everywhere.
Yeah. He didn't know how wireless the Fi really got.
Oh, man. It's Wi-Fi'd.
Yeah. We got to figure it out, though. Don't worry, guys.
Jesus.
He's going to be just fine.
I don't know. That's not what my doctor says.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, is your bionic arm failing you?
Oh, yeah. I need another one.
Shit. Well, his old one is like, he thought steampunk was going to be really in at the time.
I got into it.
You have to put so much boiling water into his current mechanical arm.
I'm like, well, it was perfectly good arm, too.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah. He literally, he had a healthy arm, and he chopped it off for the sake of steampunk.
Sometimes for art, you got to make sacrifices, people.
Yeah. And then he realized he wasn't really even doing it for art.
Just
so
for
he
love.
Literally he wears long sleeve shirts all the time. Like, it does not come into play whatsoever.
Why never take my shirt off?
He looks like
I'm sort of against it.
Yeah, he looks like he's wearing like a leather and brass glove all the time. That's really
that's badass.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Like what's his name? Lee Marvin in Cat Ballou. Didn't he have weird gloves on?
He was always doing that.
Yeah, he was just, that's a glove. Listen to this. Listen to the leather noise I can make with my. I do Danier leather commercials.
Is that why Danier's closing
that's
everywhere?
Thumb. That's thumb to index finger.
Yeah.
That's just that region. I can do them all.
Nice. That's beautiful. I love that you just referenced Capaloo. I love that movie.
I love Danier Leather Factory.
All right. Send us, if you're still...
This episode brought to you by Danier Leather.
Woo! Send us free leather.
Yes. Don't send me real leather.
Send me real... No, fuck it. Send me real leather, but a lot of it, because I'm going to get some paint thrown on me, and I need to have some stuff to switch up.
If you send me leather, I will smell it once or twice, and I will throw it in the trash.
Yeah, it does smell.
Which is a total waste, because you might as well wear it if the poor thing died. You might as well wear it, but no.
Yeah. They're not, if they were killing the animals to order, that would be a problem.
Oh, that's fresh.
Yeah, I would like... can I get one of this design?
Like,
and then you hear just in the back... we have a...
take half tiger stripe, half the snow leopard.
We have a 2 to 3 week process in tanning the leather and all this stuff.
All that shit.
Speaking of murdering a cow for my pleasure.
Ooh.
Remember we were going to end this episode? Well, fucking strap in.
Oh, yeah.
But I just bought, through an organic farm, I just bought like a quarter of a cow.
What?
So like
what type of farm?
It's like an organic farm.
Oh, woo. Yeah. Anyways, what?
So I bought
a living cow.
Well, no, they're going to murder this cow for me beforehand and then chop it up into many steaks.
I thought like you're like conserving this animal, but you can't afford a whole cow, so you got like the left cheek rumpus area. Yeah. Somebody else has got like.
It's like when you buy somebody a star. I can only afford the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, y'all go to watch your son, the cow play. Oh, that's my left haunch.
No, I'm sorry if any of we have a lot of California listeners, and I'm sorry if any of you guys are vegan or anything like that. But yeah, I paid. So I paid for a cow to be murdered a few months.
So what were you gonna keep all this meat?
I have a freezer
for enough. Like you're gonna get the freshest cow ever.
Yeah.
Where? Where is it?
In Dundas.
Really?
Yeah. So
did you name the cow?
No, they're gonna send me its name and its hobbies,
a picture, and exactly. Like when you sponsor a child.
Yeah. This was him at his happiest moment. This was him at his least happy moment. Seconds later, when we anally electrocuted him and then sliced his throat.
He was good cow.
Yeah.
Kind of a loner in his early days, but he kind of freshened up later on, and I got a whole network of friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next picture you get is him with the shirt you sent him, and then you kill and eat him, just like the kids on UNICEF.
Yeah, I know. I always want to try and eat cows that die from death by cop, but
death by cop.
Death by cop. Remember, I'm bringing it back. Remember how many people died death by cop in our early episodes?
Right.
Go back and listen. But but yeah, I'm that kind of hypocrite though. It's like, oh come on, they gotta kill all these poor cows. Well, I'm not eating them live.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not like I'm cutting off a bit and then
hell?
saying, okay, well that'll grow back, you'll be fine. So
he won't be.
I have to. No.
Oh God.
Sorry. You know that farm we always say we send them to? That's a slaughterhouse, sweetie.
Oh my God.
Let's go to the.
They're not going to get their nails done.
Yeah. It's the old Simpsons thing. Let's go to the kill floor. Huh? Don't let the name fool you, Billy. It's not really a floor. It's more like a steel grating. So the blood can sluice through.
You know, this is, now that we're on this, I want you to know the truth. That, you know, when you send it to UNICEF or
yes,
so this is Christmas, and you sponsor a child.
Yeah.
I swear, like, all they do is they send you a picture of the kid in poverty.
Yeah.
They go over. Mm-hmm. They hand the kid like a blue, half decently nice looking shirt. He slaps the shirt on. You're like, smile, kid. He smiles. You take the picture, take the shirt off, kick him right back into the muck, and then you get a letter that they wrote with their wrong writing hand. That says, "Thank you for the shirt. They're not beating me."
Nice.
Please, you know.
I always just assumed, because, like, you know, nobody does that. Like, you've heard about like one person who sponsors a kid somewhere, so there's no crossover, which means there's probably only like 2 pictures like circulating around.
It's the same one.
So it's like
the same one they show of the Earth from space. Same picture because it's flat. Anyways, continue. It's the same kid. Hey, wait, that's the same kid. I'm sponsored, and you've sponsored 5 of them, and you never noticed that they're all like, the kid's got a wig on.
Because you're a
this
racist.
one, he's got a mustache.
No, it's the same picture, like full on.
There's nothing. Oh yeah,
it's just, throw him in the brown kid file.
Hey, can you ask little, you know, Heifer if he knows, you know, Jonathan? Yeah, we'll ask them. They laugh their balls off when they hang the phone up. Like
it turns out they do know each other.
They sure do.
All right,
dude. Wait,
and they both thank you.
I need to bring something up real quick.
All right.
Okay, because I know that we're shortening this up, so we're gonna shorten it up.
Yeah, we promised a shorter episode might be one of our longer.
And my mother, honest to God, I don't know whether she wants me to tell the story.
I love your mother.
What? You're that guy, Dad?
Yeah.
Dad? Oh my God! It's all coming out on this episode.
I always pull that one.
This one should be. I just figured it with my dad. This should be sweeps. Is this sweeps?
Yeah.
This is sweeps right now. I get all dramatic.
Doesn't sound like it, but we're crying.
You know? Yeah. Like that one Fresh Prince. You got pills in your locker. Those were good episodes, though.
That was good. The gun was the best one.
Oh, yes, that one. Was it in his locker?
No, it was.
The pills were in his locker. Pills were.
Yeah, he was. There were 2 separate episodes.
That's right.
Totally real.
Yeah. But my mother had an actual, honest to God, online conversation with Terrence Howard.
Serious?
Honest to God, yep.
Nice.
She went on the Empire website and complained. And he wrote back saying, like, I loved your comment. And I'm like, you know what, that's just like him, because I think he is like a troublemaker and shit on the set, right? He loved it. And she was like, this is not really Terrence Howard. He's like, yes. And she told me the whole conversation, and he even texted her the next day.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and so they're friends now. He accepted her. They're friends on the net there.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Maybe he'll be my friend.
She had a big long conversation with him too.
Do you know what though? I wouldn't be able to be friends with Terrence Howard because too much static over the whole Iron Man thing.
Oh,
and I'm still such a fan.
Yeah.
So it's like,
would you prefer him rather than Don Cheadle?
I don't think I have a preference one way or the other. I think that both of them would have done the exact, like, if it would have started with Don Cheadle.
I think I prefer Terrence Howard, but I don't mind Don Cheadle in the role at all.
No, I like him in there. I think that Terrence Howard fit in a little bit better. Right. But again, it's because he was there first, so I don't really know.
But I think Terrence Howard can act more like more like Tony Stark's. Like Terrence Howard can act that air about him of like the kind of cocky, cool.
Yeah.
Where Don Cheadle played a more kind of like, oh, Tony, come on, like the straight man to Tony Stark's.
Yeah. Well, but realistically,
is that the role though?
One.
I think it should be like that. I think it should be more like Don Cheadle.
Yeah. I think, but it was good. I think it went from more of it became a little more official. Right. When Don Cheadle took over, it's like, no, you got to do this, you got to do this. Whereas the other one, it's like, come on, Matt, come on, buddy, calm down. Like,
is he gonna have robot legs in the Infinity War? He was all messed up at the Civil War.
He had like an exoskeleton thing that they put on him.
Of course, the Tony Stark's got it all hooked up.
Yeah, well, it's a nice way to solve these problems.
Yeah, isn't it?
But yeah, congratulations, Terrence Howard and Todd's mom on their new.
Woo, that's my new stepdad.
Yeah. So that means you're gonna have an Aunt Cookie coming
over.
You'll
always be my dad.
Yeah, I'll always be your real dad. And then you can ask.
But Terrence Howard's like my cool Hollywood dad.
Yeah, now you can ask Taraji P. Henson either about Hidden Figures or Hidden Fences if you'd prefer.
I would
call it that. Okay, or you could talk to her about being Jaden Smith's
Was that movie about like they were really men? Like they worked in the White House and they found out that underneath that dress they were hiding a penis?
No.
Oh. Who gives a fuck about it then?
Because they were like genius mathematicians.
Oh, I thought like hidden under that figure was a penis.
Oh no. Although with Octavia Spencer, you could fold back a lot of things and find out a lot of truths.
I like her.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we've spoken enough. Tune in next week. Aliens. It's going to be a tribute to Bill Paxton in that we'll talk about him when he's on screen.
Exactly.
The rest of the time we're going to be going nuts. So so tune in. We love you guys all still. Thank you again for your continued support.
Tristan, yeah.
See, we're getting viewers or listeners. I keep saying viewers. It just makes me feel more important, I guess. But we're getting listeners in more and more cities that we can't keep up with this whole name thing.
We just have 3.
So if you want to, we're sticking to those 3 names.
It.
So if you're one of these new cities who keeps listening in.
If you want your name to be amongst the upper 3 echelons, then you send us something. Send it to us.
Yeah, just send us a message and give us any name.
We'll put your Jerkwater Berg on the map.
It can be your real name. It can be a fake name. You could just like tell your friends, "Hey man," whenever they talk about me.
This is what it doesn't matter what name you send in. We're just going to make up a name for you, but we will say where you're from for real.
Yeah.
And if you really want, we'll probably say your name too.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. Just because otherwise they'll be like, "Yeah, they're gonna say my name on this thing," and then we just make up some other name from that city. It's
exactly,
like,
just to break them.
You're just stealing Melvin's identity, asshole. All right, so
Melvin.
I don't know. So these are the options you guys have moving forward. Tune in next week. Swear to God, I'm reaching.
We'll
for the
still
mouse.
be talking by that time.
I'm reaching. Yeah.
Like, oh
I'm
my
reaching.
God.
I'm reaching for the mouse. I'm trying to get this thing to click stop. Tune in next week. We love you guys. Take care.